And we're back to learning Photoshop in here, day 353. I haven't yet talked about the Add Images option right here. You have three options to choose from. Add from Photo opens the Explorer, so you can simply import an image like usual. Let me just do that. This is the image that we've used in one of the last tutorials. Second option is to add a photo from Adobe stock. There are a couple of free to use, so you don't have to be subscribed. And when you have a subscription to the cloud, you will have some unlimited access anyway. But be aware, if you want to have full access, at least currently as far as I know, it's going to cost you something extra. Very interesting is the last option here, generate images. But this is nothing really new. It's just another way to access the generated fill. Let us simply create an image as an example. Let's say a laptop mock-up on a desk, something clean, minimalism. And I should definitely spell that right. So minimalism. For the content type, I use photo to have the most realistic results. Click on generate. It's going to access Firefly, which is currently version 3. But as I've said, it's just another way to use generative fill. So you're going to get 3 examples. Let me right click outside of the canvas and show the contextual text bar. And then you can see we have the typical 3 options, and it even stores the last prompt. And if we go to the layers property of this generated image, you can also see the 3 options. I'm going to go over the details of this in the next video, because there are some more adjustment options that we have compared to the contextual text bar. But the way that I've used it right here is, I would say, completely the same. So just type in your prompt and let it generate. And in many cases, you don't need stock photos anymore. Just use this AI Firefly feature. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.